here in this wild card matchup. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. What's important for this lineup as they look to earn a berth into the division series, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Jon Gray gets the nod here at home for the National League wildcard game. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's been pretty unpredictable. Inconsistent, I guess, is probably the best word to put it. Look, he's got a career ERA over 4, but he continues to make starts. So that's the positive of it. We'll see today who we get, Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies. And at first base, Eric Hosmer, I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in. And a rather easy first out. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Individual matchup numbers against Jon Gray has seen him go 3 for 9. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he takes one in tight. Had to scramble out of the way there. It's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. Gonzalez on the move. And foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, if there's any game, Matt, that's important to score that first run, this is it. The wild card game, if you can drive in a run and get that lead early, man, all the pressure goes on the other team. This is a big moment.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Reed Hoskins. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Blackmon is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Phillies strand 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. H, what has to happen if they want to survive the wild card game and move on?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Aaron Nola is on the mound for the visitors in this NL wild card matchup. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking at third base at Maikel Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
In there, and it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
Just a really solid play up the middle as we get another look with Showtrack. Had to go over 20 feet to get to it, and then he uncorked a strong and accurate throw to beat the runner. These guys make it look easy, but that very easily could have been a base hit. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there, but it means more than just a nice base hit. The leadoff guy didn't get going, but now here comes the thunder with a man on base. This is when big innings happen.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart if you see a ball in the zone that long, get called a ball on it.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Working for the punch out and the offering. On the ground up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Here's Michael Saunders now. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
Michael Saunders.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on. 1 out.
Batting six.
Standing in, Freddie Galvis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Gonzalez. Still ranging back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him, and like they always say, you can't sneak the cheese by the rat, particularly if it's up high like that one right there.
Batting 7.
Here's Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Matt, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
A high fastball is in there. One and one. Here it comes. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
Batting 8. Catcher Jorge Alfaro.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Pop high in the air. LeMahieu is there for it, and that retires the side. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Eric Hosmer.
In there, 0-1. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Now the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is pulled into right. Coming on is Sanders, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. At the plate, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
So striding in, Trevor Story, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Right to him. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Batting 8th, Patrick. Tyler
Here now it's the
Flowers.
catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Shot foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Second and third, 2 away. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little low. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. In now, John Gray, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now in the box, Aaron Nola. 9-1-2 due up.
Aaron Nola.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Three and 0 now.
Well, this is an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters come to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
DJ LeMahieu.
Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling and pitching out of the stretch. Hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pereira will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another chance. Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, what set up this base hit was really the pitch before. They pitch out, so now he knows they got to come after me in the 2-0 count, and he gets a base hit. When you pitch out, you better execute. You got to be right.
Striding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
From the stretch. And there's ball two now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through. A base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Standing in now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is after it. Two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Two down, runners at first and second. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we got a big pitch coming up now. That's ball three right there. And look at, with this situation with two guys already on, you don't want to load the bases. You got to come after them, make a swing of the bat.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on balls.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 2 out, bases loaded. Shot foul over towards the dugout. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Rockies lead this one 3-1. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 12, Reed Hoskins.
At the plate, Reed Hoskins comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I like that pitch on 0-2 there. Busted him in, and even though he missed with that one, that hitter isn't as likely to dive out over the plate the rest of this AB.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Here's Michael Saunders now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Hoskins is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
13,
yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Howie Kendrick as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is flared out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Saunders rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he really picked his teammate up right there with 2 outs and following a strikeout to get the base hit and drive a run in. That is really a special feeling. But, man, he really lifted his team up with that.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. In now, Jorge Alfaro. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now a throw over and the runner back. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Tyler Flowers.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in, John Gray. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. The 2-1 on its way. To 2-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nope.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Stepping up now, Aaron Nola. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Aaron Nola.
Into the windup and the pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Blackmon comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Odubel.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackmon going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Solo shot to right center as they take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Up next
Into
for
the box
Philadelphia,
now, Cesar
second
Hernandez.
Cesar
He'll swing and lift the
Hernandez.
ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now this is on the ground for Hosmer over there at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Third baseman number 7, Maikel Franco.
Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's another 2-2. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Another 2-2 offering. And that's off his leg on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch he gets a fastball and gets a base hit. That's what you call seeing everything the pitcher has to offer.
Digging in and looking for more, Reed Hoskins, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. From the stretch. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies get one in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fifth coming up. It's now 4-3 Phillies. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Nolan Arenado.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. He's set, and the pitch.
Nope.
And a ball, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. The high fastball is in there.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
None out, runners at first and second. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
The left fielder, number 20, Ian Desmond.
Ready for another shot now. Ian Desmond. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. And a double steal try here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.